Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lady J, and welcome to another episode of Straight Vibing with Lady J. Hope y'all summer is continuing to be well and blessed and positive. Mine, as I stated before, it's been the best summer to date, hands down. There is no complaints about this past summer, but I'm gonna get into it like this. First off, I will be back on my usual Thursday, Friday episodes starting next month, as well as I will be doing additional segments. So stay tuned for that. I'm not giving any hints or anything like that, but it will be on the entertaining part. It will be outside of my personal experience and all. It's a different vibe. Same straight vibing channel, but a different vibe altogether. So I hope y'all get to enjoy that content. Anyways, listen. I need to talk about this because it's been a crazy past few days, even since I last did a video. There's just so much going on, and you always hear me say live in the moment, and I'm trying to get it all in y'all's head that y'all need to take this moment and live in the now. Don't be fixated on whether people are posting the negative stuff, the gossiping, and all that stuff. Y'all need to fall back from that and really enjoy the now. Love your family. Really spend time with your friends. I find that ever since I did that this summer, I've really enjoyed life. That's what's made it my best summer, because I've learned to put my device down and live outside this rectangular smartphone piece of shit thing. It's a blessing and a curse at the same time. But I've documented a lot of shit, but at the same time, I missed a lot of shit by documenting it. The true value of that memory, you know what I mean? And then, just knowing how people can just disappear out of our lives like that and we lose them forever. It's like the only way they live is through our memories. So especially through a time where the uncertainty is just at the highest it's ever been, and things just changing off so quickly in the blink of an eye. 1 minute we're doing this and the next minute we can't do that. It's like, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you want to spend the last, your last moments? You've heard me speak on this before. Like, if you were told you had an hour to live, how are you spending that? Like, y'all think I'm being a down Debbie talking like that. It's not being a down Debbie. It is legitimately getting y'all woke into the now and embracing what's relevant to you, not irrelevant. Like, when you think of all the time spent, like, I'm telling you, y'all ain't hearing me. If I did not put my phone down this summer and really got fixated as to what we're supposed to, or what society has evolved us into based off of this, I would have missed a lot. Yes, I've been able to like make videos and take pictures and have it at hand. But at the same time, it's like when I went to Vancouver to visit my sons, I had my pocket on my side, but it would only to take pictures. Like, I was doing little video snippets because I wanted to share it with my followers and stuff. And I was like, nah, I'm missing this. Like, as much as I was sharing this with some of y'all, I wasn't really embracing it the way I needed to for myself. And when I finally decided to just not hold the phone, I really, had some downtime for myself to think and to reanalyze, like Lady J always do. And now that, that I've been spending time with people that matter to me, and that's the only time I've been investing time right now, is to people that matter to me, not, these randoms. I've attempted to, go on dates or, and it just wasn't feeling it. Like, it was just like, like, you're not on the same page as me. Like, and not saying that I'm better than anybody else. No, I'd be the last person to even claim that kind of status on. But my thing is this, is that I'll be damned if I'm going to have my last moment, doing some dumb shit. It just isn't working for me, and it gets me. But I mean, to each their own. I know, excuse me, I see some of y'all just fixated on the wrong stuff, and you're missing out on so much. How are you not out there enjoying life, especially while we have the freedom to do what we can do? We could be in other countries or nations like, Afghanistan, Haiti, Lebanon, just to name a few, what we could be faced with. But y'all just, we're in North America, or, we're over here in Europe, or wherever my followers are tuning in from. Like, we got to count our blessings where we have them. But we're just, and it's because we've been locked down at home and we've been forced to use this stuff. It's become part of our every moment routine. And it's like so much information is being pushed, and it's like just, and it's all following, because like this dumb crate challenge, or all this, I'm the last one to say plastic surgery, but I'm like BBL, like you look at videos from like 5 years ago, it wasn't as rapid as it is today. Now everybody's rushing to get fat transfer from their stomachs to their butts, and it's like this false imagery, like even though it's still technically part of your body, so to speak, or addition to what you've got, it's just like the vanity is just crazy. And it's like, really, so you really want to be fixated on this stuff. You really want to be fixated as to how many followers that person has in comparison to you, how many likes you get really? Like, okay, at some capacity, some of these things are paying some people's bills and all, but across the board, I mean, in actuality, really, we got to learn to fall back from things that take away from us. As much as this is a blessing, it's also a curse at the same time. Limit your shit and just spend time on what truly matters. Do you know what I mean? Like, I find my relationships are a lot stronger than what they were. I'm paying attention to the now. Like, I hope and pray for tomorrow. Like, I'm about to hop a plane in like a little over 2 weeks. I'm praying to God that, and I'm sure I will, but I just don't know. As my mom refers to it as, everybody has an expiration date. When she said it that way, I was like, damn. It hit though. It hit. So I know when I get to my destination, has yet to be announced. For some of you that don't already know, you'll find out. But when I see my people, I'm gonna hug the shit out of them, and just because of just seeing how quick everything's changing right before our eyes within our own cities, our own countries, and it's causing so much division as to, you should do this. Well, I'm not going to do this because of that and all. I mean, I got vaccinated, but I had my own reasonings of doing it. But at the same time, I'm not shoving my agenda down your throat. And we're just in this society where, so even us, the old schoolers and stuff, we speak our opinion. Everybody has the right to speak their minds. But now it seems like, oh, well, you have to accept it. Well, this is the thing, people. We have to open our minds to understand where other people are coming from. I've said this, and I'm going to keep saying this because some of y'all might have never heard me speak on this before. This might be your first time turning into Straight Vibe, and I don't know. But this is the thing, is y'all got to just friggin' quit getting caught up on the shit. Focus on things that are going to better you. Don't be wasting time on what people did to you. People are imperfected, and I'm no better than you, and you're no better than he, and she's no better than them, and they, and the labels and the identity crisis and all this stuff, and we're being fed all of this information, and it's now the voices have become louder, and it's like, you say certain things, now all of a sudden you're being forced to retract your statement and issue an apology. And it's like, okay, well, we're all supposed to understand and walk in love, but at the same time, as much as that's what you're shouting for, you're not giving us the same respect. Treat others the way you want to be treated. You want to be listened to and understood. Don't need to be in agreement of, but you want to be understood, right? So why can't you understand where the other party's coming from as well? You don't have to agree with what the other party is trying to say, but you do have to grasp an understanding, and especially knowing that everything's happening so fast and life is just that much shorter. You're seeing people losing loved ones, and it's just like, now all of a sudden, just over summer, you're hearing the term, give people their flowers while they're here. Well, it's funny because we've been saying this before, and it's just like it's falling on deaf ears, and now all of a sudden there's this respect that's being given out. If I was to die right now, everybody that I love and knows that I know loves me, if I was to die tonight, they'd know where I stand with them. If they don't know, well, that kind of gives them light as to, you know, maybe she, didn't have me like that. She didn't love me like. I mean, anybody who knows me knows I love people. But now I'm at a point that I don't even allow a certain minded person into my life. As far as what you do with your life is your business, but if it's going to interfere with how I'm trying to live my life, I got to push it back and be like, nah, I'm good. And I just, like, to speak my truth in these past few months, and the emails and messages I've been getting, y'all can sit there and laugh if you want to, but my messages have been saving people's lives legitimately. So I'm serving my purpose, not knowing, because I'm just here sharing my story, speaking my truth, to try to just let others know. Y'all know, if y'all been rocking with me since Jump Street, it's just speaking my truth and letting people know that all the stuff I've been through in my life, I'm here. I'm able to share these experiences with you. And I see some people aren't as strong as others. Some people, their receivance on trauma is different as to how I deal with it, or how this person may deal with it, right? Because we're all wired differently. But these times are just, I'll be surprised if we're here for another 5 years, as fast as things has been going. We're in a totally different world now, and it's scary to some. But doesn't that kind of freak you out, just to a point to say, you know what? I need to get shit right. I need to focus on what matters. But it just appalls me at the energy that people just have, just to go ahead and just throw it on somebody and try to make them feel less of a person, or try to make them like they're a horrible person. And why, really? You're bothered that much? You're losing sleep over that? I've been that person where I've lost sleep because of what the other person did irritated me so much, and I'm like, why does it bother me so much? And it's like, get it, because it's kind of a reflection of what I'm seeing, and it's a way of not trying to deal with it on your own, but of quick to point it out to somebody else. So, just, y'all, I always say it. There's certain things I'm just going to say every episode. You're always going to have haters and someone that just doesn't approve with your shit at some capacity. Does it really matter? Have they provided the roof that's over your head right now? Are they providing the cell service or Wi-Fi service for you to do the things that you do on your phones or tablets or your laptops? Do they put the food on the table? Like, come on, y'all. Really? Take a look around what's going on in the world. No, seriously, take a look around. Even up here as Canadians, right? Hey, sorry about that. Even up here as Canadians, right? America's just south of us. And to see how much crap they've got going on. We've got our crap too. Oh shit, yeah, we do. Of course we do. But I'm going to tell you, I woke up one day last week in tears, not because I was upset. More as to being thankful to God that I live in the country that I live in, that we have healthcare in place, that, at some capacities, the government's always friggin' corrupt and doing dumb shit. And even now, it's just worldwide with everything that's been going on. So, live in the now. This summer, that's all I've been doing. As much as I love the support I got here, I think if I didn't do what I did this summer, I don't know where I would be in myself, and to be in the chapter that I'm in and be able to enjoy the life as I have this summer and had the opportunities to go places and do things and all that type of stuff. Like, why wouldn't I? Creating memories. Like, why do you not want to create memories? You really want to base all your memories on this? Really? Like, don't get me wrong. I've met some amazing people because of technology that have been a big part of my life for 20 plus years. And then there's ones that I haven't even known 5 minutes. They say some shit and it's just like, block. Like, you can't face me. You can't. It seems hard to do, to switch that mindset and to try to opt out of not participating. It takes work. It takes a little bit of, a little bit of a push, but it can be done. And when you realize, when you kind of get back to the basics of living life as what we used to know it, so much, we're all missing so much. So get out there, live life. As I stated, I'm back starting September on the Thursdays and Sunday vibes. So look forward to that. I appreciate y'all so much for reaching out and just asking about straight vibing and asking if it's still a thing and all that kind of stuff, because that really says a lot to me. And my following here is not that big, and I really don't care as to how big it is, because of the fact that, I'm getting, so to all those that have been rocking with me, for you to take time to watch this, I love you and appreciate you so much. Thank you for the love and support. And Tuesdays and Thursdays we'll be back with some additional segments during the week, little entertaining stuff outside of my personal stuff. So get ready for the fall, because some big things are about to take place on Straight Vibin'. So thank you again, and until the next vibe session, keep vibing whatever your vibe is. Until then, have a